Hi, this is Kelly. Welcome to The Skinny. Yesterday at the Weight Watcher scale, Weight Watcher scale, or it would be Weight Watcher scale.
Wow.
That was actually on the fly, not even planned. Okay,
We don't usually plan this stuff, so
no.
we are dorks.
That was fun.
I lost 1.4
for a total, I have to always look, 68.2, and I'm this close to my 70.
I'm Kim, and I had a great weigh-in as well.
We're twins!
We were twins at the Weight Watcher scale. Clearly, I lost 1.4.
That's
so
weird.
I'm down to 93.6, and I have literally, I think, like a 6-week loss record. I'll have to double check that. I think it's like 5 or 6 weeks where I've lost at least one or
Something,
more.
even if it's
every
0.2.
single week. No, one or more each of those
Really?
weeks. Yes.
She's bragging.
I'm on a mission. I am on a mission.
She is on a mission.
To get to my 100.
She is.
So I'm really trying to get there.
What motivates you?
100 pounds. I mean, I hate to say, nobody ever wants to say 100 pounds is their motivation because you never want to have to lose that much.
You know, think about it this way.
But now that I'm here, I want to get to it.
But think about this. When you have 100 pounds to lose, sometimes you're like, 100 pounds. But when you've lost 100 pounds, it's like 100 pounds!
I know.
You want to scream it to the rooftops.
You're on the other side of it. So you're excited.
It changes the way you say
It's
100 pounds.
perspective. It's perspective, people.
Life is nothing but a series of comparisons.
Yes. Yes.
So we have a very packed little day.
Yes,
Little
little video here. And we have a very interesting topic, which is one that can be hard to discuss for some reasons and then exciting to discuss for others.
Yes, I've noticed on Connect a lot of things about support or submariners out there. So we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to get
Briefly, we're not going to belabor it.
I'm going to belabor that, but then we're going to talk about, we have a lunch and a breakfast. We're packing our work day for you.
To share with
packing
our work morning and afternoon for you, so you
Yes.
see our lunch and our breakfast for work.
And we have a giveaway. So anyway, let's get into our topic really quick. I think what I've noticed on Connect, people talking about people who are not supportive, who are submariners, or just people who, I think it's because people, when you lose weight, there are changes in your life and your lifestyle. And some people want you to stay the same.
They want you to stay the same because they want to stay the same.
And sometimes it's that. And
So,
sometimes it's, you're changing and I don't want you to change. I like you who you are.
And there's jealousy sometimes involved.
There's a bunch of emotions.
And it's because it's really probably not as much about you as it is about them.
True.
Which is difficult. So here's my big thing of advice. Find people who support you. If it's someone at work, which I have a work person who supports me, and I don't know what I would do without her. Yeah. I have friends who support me and who are on Weight Watchers with us.
Yeah, we have 2 friends.
Yes.
One has lost 50 and another
just joined. And I got to tell a quick story about her because she was we've been each other's big supporter for so many years. I've lost count by how many years we've been friends. But about 10 years ago, she lost 125 pounds doing Atkins. It worked for her. She's had 4 children, had 4 pregnancies since. And she has about, I say 15, 20. She'd probably tell me more.
She would say more.
It's not true. Anyway, that being said, she's decided to join Weight Watchers because her body is not responding to Atkins anymore.
That's what I like about Weight Watchers. Your body
But regardless of what I was doing versus what she's doing currently, but when she was doing Atkins, she was so supportive. She goes, you got to do what works for your body.
Cheerleader, man.
And she was the biggest cheerleader. And I think I was that for her when she was losing.
Yes.
And that's what you got to be for each other. Now that she's doing Weight Watchers, I'm going to be there to answer every question she has, anything she needs, I'm there. Because that's what you do for your friends.
You do.
And your family, if your family's going through this.
Right. We've been blessed with great family who are supportive, great friends. Haven't had a lot of negativity. So if there's negativity from friends and family, maybe some boundaries need to be put in place.
Or discussion. And maybe
had.
not always the nicest of discussions.
Set yourself up for success. Find a Weight Watchers buddy if you don't have one at your meeting. Yeah. We've made friends with some of ours.
Exchange numbers, text each other during the week. Hey, I guess what I found at Target. I mean,
exactly.
It's been fantastic.
It is.
I've tried this
make a Weight Watcher buddy.
Facebook with them. Like we have one at our meeting who on her Facebook always posts recipes and food things. So I don't go on Facebook a lot, but I'll go on Facebook to get to hers to see what she's made. And I love it. And it gives me that help because we don't like to cook. Neither one of us love to cook.
Right now we're in preparing mode.
We are. And you know, tell your story about our meeting this week.
I will. We had our meeting this week.
This is about support, and you got to be that for others too.
It is about support. She was struggling with the food portion of it, and she had, I think, been so used to being on the other program, so that when she came back,
she
to
made
Weight Watchers,
lifetime on that plan, the old
yes.
plan.
So she comes back, and we're at Smart Points, and she's just really struggling with the clicking, and I think it feels overwhelming. And when it feels overwhelming, maybe you don't want to think about cooking. So
And she said she doesn't like to cook. She said she, you know, and you made a comment that I think I could see the light go on in her head.
It was
said prepare meals.
Yes.
You don't have to cook. You can prepare.
Yes.
They're different.
Simplify if you feel overwhelmed.
Yes.
If you're feeling overwhelmed with the whole process, your goal is to make it as simple as possible so that it eases that difficulty for you.
And then once it eases for you, maybe you start
then
cooking
you build
more.
that
maybe
again.
you start creating recipes
Right.
more once you get there. But you
Yeah.
got to get there first.
Well, if it feels
But
like
I could tell that made a difference for you to talk about
just
that.
the light going off. The reality is, when you first start this program, it can feel overwhelming and hard. Make it as simple as you can to get going.
And avoid, you know, letting people summary, tune them
Yes,
out.
tune 'em
They
out.
start talking, go, smile,
Thank you very much.
That's all you gotta do. I mean, I'm good at that. I discovered a long time ago, I just have had to. And just do what you have to do to get the best people in your life.
Yes.
Stick with them and let them be your support, and you be theirs too if they decide
Yes.
to embrace the journey too.
They can do it.
You can do it. You can do it.
Okay, now we've got lunch
I
bags.
bought last week. I talked about how I bought both of us lunch bags. I bought one for her and I bought one for myself. And this is my bag I take to work, and you'll see 13 SPs on it. That's what's in here.
13 SPs
My
too.
breakfast, lunch, beverages, and everything are in this bag.
It's heavy.
And what we're doing today is we're going to show you that. And we're giving away one of them. Woo!
We'll go through our lunch and then we'll tell you what we need to do.
We'll tell you what you need to do
win
to
this
enter
baby.
to win. Yes.
Okay. You need one of these because look how great it is.
It's perfect because
It's a cooler.
I'm at work 10 hours a day, and I take in my breakfast, my snacks, any snacks, and my lunch and beverages. I take everything. We have a fridge, a microwave, and a toaster oven at work, but I take all my stuff to make
Being
my food.
prepared is the key.
Yes. You go first.
First, I'm going to start. Let's just start with my breakfast, then we'll do your breakfast. Okay, I'm going to have to put the glasses on for this. I can't see.
Do I have glasses? I do. So ridiculous.
This is the Better Oats Oat Fit. I can never remember that name. Maple and brown sugar 3 SP.
And it's so tasty.
It's these guys. And it's very good. I love it. You cut off the top, pour it in your bowl, and then you see here's a water line.
Oh, can I share what we make ours in?
What?
She'll keep going.
Hold the food. Anyway, so you use this. So you pour this in with water, put it in the microwave. And here she's going to show you what she makes it in because she thinks it's the cutest thing ever.
Well, it's easy. I also do it for Weight Watchers as well. For my meeting, I'll take my breakfast to my meeting and eat once I weigh in.
So I have one of these
Squat
at work.
mason jar. And when I make, I have one at work and I just leave it. The lid I save for on my Weight Watchers meetings. I'll make it before I leave. Put the lid on and just put it in my bag. Go to Weight Watchers, weigh in, sit down and eat my lunch.
Yeah.
Eat my breakfast.
Yeah. So anyway, bring me that back. Oh, so hold it up for me. So I put this in and the water in. I microwave it for its time.
First,
just read the back. Then I'll throw in some blueberries.
You don't cook the blueberries in yours?
I do later. I put the blueberries in when it starts to be almost done. I throw it back in, nuke it a little bit more to get them nice and poppy and hot. It's very good. You can do blueberries. You can do strawberries, bananas. I do bananas occasionally too. And this is 3 SP breakfast. That's it.
Well, 13 points are in each one of our bags.
So that was just breakfast. 3 points.
And if I don't eat something in the bag, I just remove it from my tracker.
Yeah. So your breakfast.
No, just do your whole bag.
You want me to do the whole bag?
Do your whole bag.
Okay. So then my snacks, I'm going to tell you what my snacks are. My snacks for sure are, I always take a banana. I always take an apple. Sometimes I take even more fruit.
Sometimes.
I mean, fruit is free. If whatever I've got in the fridge as far as fruit, I just take a ton.
It's the best snack ever.
Then what I'm doing is I'm going to show you my big part of my meal.
Your
My
lunch.
big part of my actual lunch.
Pyrex container.
Is I do ballpark white meat smoked turkey franks, and they're each a point. So this is 2 points. And I have to say, they're very good. They're very tasty.
They're wonderful.
My favorite way to prepare them, though, is put them on a charcoal grill. Get them nice. I like mine really black. I love that. And then I put it in my container, and I heat them up, and oh my God, they're so good.
So we're pretending they're
pretending they're charbroiled because that's how I like them.
We have a toaster oven too, so she can
I'll
always
do that
toaster
too
oven
at work. I have a toaster
I
oven
have
at
a
work.
toaster oven at work too.
So then I have my little mustard container.
Isn't that the cutest container?
These are Sistema And you can get them at Old Navy.
You got these at Old Navy.
I think they also make them at Bed Bath & Beyond. You can get them.
Target. Not Target.
They're
Meijer. I've seen them.
Really adorable, and they really hold without having that fear
Bed
of...
Bath & Beyond.
These are the dressing ones, and without a fear of them opening. And then I use my Aunt Millie's 35 calorie bread. So I've got my bread out in here.
You can do buns, but hey, this is
it's 2 points. I don't mind my hot dog on bread.
No.
Because to me that's perfectly fine. So I have my hot dogs, my bread, and my mustard. What else I have is I have one of the other Sistemas in here too, and I'll have onion in that.
And what you can do is if you want to buy a bag of frozen onion, chopped diced onion, you can always put it in there, and by the time you get to work, it's and you sit in your fridge till lunch, it's thawed.
Yeah, but I like real onion when I do that. I just can't do frozen onion on my hot dog. Because I love onion, so I like onion on, and at work, I'm sorry people, but I'm having onion on my hot dog and mustard. So that's my bulk of my meal. But then I also will have, this is something a little weird, but you have
and
to
you don't
share
have to eat it with
this.
your lunch. You can eat it with the snack during the day.
Yeah, this could be a snack. Once I've had that, and if I'm full, then I wait and save my next part. But these are these crackers. And who likes the cheese and peanut butter crackers? I love them. I thought I could never eat them again, but the Austin brand.
Check your brands.
Peanut butter and cheese crackers, there's 4 of them. They're 4SP. You know, you've had these before. They're
and I've discovered the Lance ones
awesome.
are higher points
than the Austin.
So watch them. You
Although
really have to
I do
test
buy
them.
Lances too, the 6-pack.
Yeah, I have. But you got to watch it.
Then another thing I I eat these in my own order, whatever I want them. I just bring enough to satisfy myself and have my
remove it
points.
if you don't eat it.
Right. This is the sugar-free double chocolate pudding. You guys know the Jell-O sugar-free chocolate pudding.
2 SPs.
2 SPs, very tasty. Sometimes I eat that or a banana toward the end of the day. So the time I come home,
you're not
I'm
ravenous.
fine and satisfied. So then all day, I drink water. I love the Weight Watchers. This is that berry pomegranate, the spray that you put in your water to give it some flavor. I drink probably 3 of these a day. That's how I drink my water. I struggle with water unless I use that.
Yeah.
Then, okay, this is my addiction. And this is going to go after I hit the goal weight. This stuff is going out of my diet because it's not good. I know it's not good. Trust me. It's Mellow Yellow Zero and I'm just addicted. I mean, it's going to be a struggle. So I'll have maybe 1 of these, sometimes 2, I'm going to admit it, during the day. Again, it's got to go. I know it's horrible for me, but I figured trying to tackle that addiction with my food addiction probably wasn't smart. So I'll do one, then the other.
Are you done now?
I'm done. And that's,
and that packs nicely. And her bag was almost full.
It was almost full.
So this is a great
I love being
bag.
able to, what I want to mention is like, sometimes it's these, sometimes it's veggie chips, sometimes it's,
what I have in my bag.
Yeah, it's mix it up and have some fun. And actually go with the season. The reason why I showed hot dogs is because we're coming to this area time when we're going to be grilling. And I'm having a grilled hot dog with lots of mustard and onion just makes me happy.
Okay, as you guys know, we both of us have about 2 breakfasts. Well, here's the typical breakfast we've shared many times. And I'm sorry, that's what I eat for breakfast.
We just eat 2.
We're not going to change.
No, it's the easiest meal.
It works for us.
And it's 3 points.
It's the Thomas's Bagel Thin and wheat. Sometimes I do wheat, sometimes I do the white, sometimes, I mix it up.
We're rebels.
We're rebels. My Kraft fat-free single and my egg beater. We're pretending the egg beater's cooked down in here. And then I would take that out, microwave the egg, and put it all together at work and toast my bagel, and it's luscious.
It's like savory and sweet.
3 points. Lovely.
We have a savory and a sweet 3 points.
We do. So I can just mix it up. I do the same thing she does. I have, sometimes I'll have 2, sometimes I'll have a container of the 0 sugar, the little containers, the 0 sugar mandarins. I will sometimes take 4 pieces of fruit even.
Or in season, we take. It's
over
grapes, it's watermelon, whatever it is.
Now, my main
fruit is your friend.
My main one is a meal that it's a new to me. So I'm going to share it. It's like I said, nothing fancy.
Not fancy.
I like it simple. It's a Thomas's high fiber English muffin. 3 SPs. I cut it before I put it in my container because at work I don't have a knife to cut with.
And this is one of those Sistema
Bed Bath Beyond
containers
everywhere.
They're tight.
Rock.
They rock. Pretty
and
awesome.
I'm a fan. I
love them.
And so then what I do is I take that, I start toasting it at work, just a little bit in the toaster oven. I have in here and then I pull it out before it's completely done. I don't even let it cook. I just start to cook a little bit. Then I add the Dave Fratelli or whatever pizza sauce.
Yep.
That pizza sauce for me happens to be 1 point for a fourth a cup. And I may not even use fourth.
No.
But 1/8 is still 1 point. So I
Yep.
put a fourth in there just depending on how saucy I decide I want it that day. Then I'll take fat-free mozzarella. I use the Kroger brand, whatever brand.
Yep.
Fat-free mozzarella, I put a half a cup in here, plus 6 turkey pepperonis, which is 1 point, 1
Yep.
SPs. And then I'll just pull it out, put all of that on top, make myself 2 little pizzas,
Oh,
put them back in the
pizzas.
toaster oven, let it finish cooking. It works fabulous.
Yep.
So good. And then I'll take with it also those pretzel fins. Love the minis. I like the minis because you get 42 for 3
That's a
SPs.
lot.
And I put a little Laughing Cow cheese wedge.
We'll dip it in.
I might not use the wedge. I might. Anything I don't eat, I'll just remove from my tracker when I get home.
Yeah. Because when you're packing, we track. When we're
I
packing.
track, and then I have it in there, and if it stays on there, sweet. If it doesn't, I remove it. Who cares?
Yep.
Life is good.
It's easy.
It's easy peasy. And then of course I'm different than her. When I do mine, I fill mine with ice.
We have a nice, decent ice
I
maker.
love really, 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 really cold beverage.
I do too.
So
do.
I'll put the water at work. When I get to work, I'll add water in and add. For me, I prefer Crush, the grape Crush or the grape Kool-Aid. They're 0 SPs.
It's very strong.
I like grape. I'm a huge fan of
Does,
grape.
but it's very strong.
And
One squirt.
And the water, I'm good for the day. Can you let me finish your sister? Let me finish up with beverages. I always have to critique. I know. And then my other favorite beverage, it's my favorite, the ice raspberry tea. I can drink this stuff all day
She
long.
loves it.
I try to avoid only drinking like one of them a day. Every once in a while I have 2, but I try to stick to only 1. But I love them. And I'm a bad girl as
is.
well.
We're
I
both
like
naughty.
my Coke Zero. Like I said, something I'll conquer after I've conquered this. That's going to be the next step up. But all of that fits in here, including my ice, my beverage with my ice.
It does.
That all fits in here.
It's nice size.
So yeah, and that's what I was looking for. My goal when I picked this, the one I had was just so small, and I was
was.
cramming stuff in, and had a tote bag too, and what a pain.
It is a pain.
And this made a difference.
So we're both 13 for SP for
Yes.
all of that. So it's what you have to do is think, what do I want for dinner?
Yes.
And a snack at night. So what I need a minus from.
Well, we have 17 points left for the rest of the day, both of us
Right.
do.
So we know how much we tend to like. Sometimes it's a point less. Sometimes it's a point more that I take.
just depends.
Just know how much you're gonna have for dinner and a snack at night, and that's what you
And
have.
we've got plenty.
Yeah.
So I never worry when on a work day.
And we're
I
both
never
30 SP people. So
Yeah. So, and here we go. I also let's
So
do this.
Let's talk
and then
about
I
the
have a
giveaway
recipe.
first. Let's talk about the giveaway first. Since we've done our lunch, we want everybody to be a supporter to our other subscribers. Go down and in the comments
Pack
and
lunch.
Pack a lunch. What do you put in your
Put the
lunch?
SPs.
And how many SPs, so that everybody can have other ideas
Feel
about
free
what
to
to
add
do.
a snack, or feel free to add the breakfast too if you want.
Just share.
But definitely at least do a lunch.
And then we will take your name, we will put it in, I don't know, maybe the cooler, and we'll draw
it
one
out.
out next week, and we will send this to the winner.
so the deadline to actually post is going to be Friday.
Friday, yes.
Because Saturday, if you post on Saturday, you're too late. So
Too late,
post
sorry.
by Friday. Hopefully you'll see it by then, because we'll draw it sometime Saturday or maybe Sunday morning.
Yeah, so Friday night we'll prepare with all the names in the hat, in the
We'll
cooler.
just make our life easier. We actually will do that Saturday, because Friday, if there's a last minute Friday posters, you can still post.
We'll do it Saturday morning.
We'll do it Saturday morning or sometime on Saturday. So yay.
So,
I'm excited. And then we'll private message you whoever wins and get your address, and we'll ship it to you.
See,
we don't care where you live. We'll
We're
ship
coming
it to you.
around. It's supporters. That's
Yes,
how you support.
we want to be supportive.
Yeah, so that was a way to support with lunches for
Yes.
all of our Freight
And-
Watch subscriber friends.
Yes, and I do have a very, very quick, I just hit my little mason jars rolling across my floor, but that's okay.
It's rolling across the floor.
I have a quick Drizzle Me Skinny is the app I found this on, Drizzle Me Skinny. Just put Drizzle Me Skinny Taco Pie, and you will find the taco pie, which all you need is, I alternate take your pie pan, spray it, roll in, reduced fat, Pillsbury Crescent Roll, or whatever brand. It doesn't matter what brand. Roll it out on there. You have to kind of mess with it because you're kind of cutting around and kind of making it fit. Do that.
It's your crust.
Once you've done that, you're going to take a pound of ground beef, lean ground beef, which I don't have with me because I used it.
We use this taco seasoning.
I ground that, cooked that up, added my taco seasoning
Let me tell them what this is called. This is Spice Islands taco seasoning.
I got that at like Costco or Sam's or somewhere like
Yeah.
that. But you can
It's
take
good.
one package of whatever other taco
whatever you
seasoning.
love.
And then once you do that, cook that up, put it aside. One of the things I did add with the taco spices, I did add a mini can of corn. This, I drained it and added it in. That was different. That's not in the recipe, but it's what I added.
And this is the little Del Monte tiny
And
little can.
I also did add a 2/3 cup of salsa, which was in the recipe. Added, once all that was mixed together, I added it in the pie crust. I added, I think it was 2/3 cup of the light Mexican cheese.
Yeah, and this is Trader Joe's. Fancy shred. I love that. Fancy shredded.
Which I think is lighter than most other
light Mexican
juice.
blend.
But that being said, I put that on top, put it in the oven at 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. Mine was 12 in my oven, and it was phenomenal.
Oh my God. We put fat-free sour cream on it.
Fat-free sour cream, 2 tablespoons is 1 point. So for us, it ended up being, and I ate it, it ends up being for 6 slices, it ends up being 8 SP, but with the corn, it's 9 SP. I just added a point to myself. I don't care if it really needed to be added. I added it. And then I added another point for the fat-free sour cream, which is 10 points. So it depends. You can add or take things away as you see fit and alter the amount that way. But go to Drizzle Me Skinny, get that. I downloaded the app. I think it cost me $1.99 or something for the app.
It was so
and it was
good.
phenomenal.
I can't even tell you.
It was phenomenal.
We both took a bite and we were like, you know, we love Mexican. Gosh, we always do Mexican recipes. So sorry.
We'll branch out. I ordered one of the Hungry Girl cookbooks. So we're going to branch out, and then we'll share what we branch out with.
We would eat Mexican
every day.
So I'm sorry, but this was so good, I wept.
It was very, very good.
I was just like, oh my God, this is good.
So we have, now we're going to wind up because we're running like 21 minutes here.
Okay.
Which we don't hate to hold you that long.
We each have a favorite food of the week and a favorite item.
So yeah, we're all over the place.
Okay, so all I have to say is Jif Whips has now become my favorite.
Well, remember
thing
last
in the
week
entire
we swooned when we added it to the mug cake, the chocolate one, the chocolate
Yes.
peanut butter one.
Well, now they make.
And we said, oh, they should make other ones.
Yeah, they
Guess
do.
what?
This is salty caramel peanut butter
Oh
sandwich. It is like love, and we'll go on a mug cake. We've already tried it. Yes, we have.
Oh,
it is
my word!
The smell is it's peanut butter and caramel.
It is phenomenal. It is. Really, it is. I love the chocolate peanut butter still better, but it's phenomenal. It's great.
We didn't do the points for you, but I think it's like
I don't remember. It's on the app.
It's on the app.
It's going to be the same as the chocolate, I believe.
And go see if it's in your store and get the points for it. To us, it was worth every point.
And they post it in here with the little pretzel thins. It would be phenomenal with a little bit on the side. Just dip in your pretzel thins. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Or
actually on
love
your cake.
Now, one of the other great things about supporters is in a meeting, you get a lot of support. And somebody at our meeting brought this in and no one had heard of it.
Never.
No one. It is a drizzle. It's Marzetti's, and you drizzle for veggies. They had 3 kinds.
Yep.
We got this is a honey balsamic. They had a Thai chili and a lemon basil. And you do a roast your vegetables, which, as you can see, I'm lazy because I don't have time to cook. That's how I look. I have better things to do.
We're preparing
now. I will just throw this in with a little olive oil. Roast it.
Yes.
Do your spices, like whatever you salt, pepper, whatever it is you use.
Yep.
Pull it out, and then you drizzle. I think it's a tablespoon is the...
it says it's a
1
tablespoon, and it's 30 calories.
Yeah, so you don't really need very much. It's probably not going to cost you a point if you just use the tablespoon. Drizzle it over, and they say it's phenomenal. We'll find out.
Yeah, we haven't tried it, but we will, and we'll report back.
So that's something new. We found it at Meijer.
Well, speaking of friends who are supportive,
yes.
Our friend that we just mentioned
just joined,
yes, she for our birthday, of course we had it late, and we see each other, and every time we see it, we haven't actually sat down and had our birthday. So
and Christmas was with each other, so we did that the other night.
Yeah, because we see each other, but we're doing other things, and we're not actually sitting down for birthdays and Christmas. So we did, and she did a whole theme of
weight loss. Awesome.
So this new workout shirt. It's gray, people. I can't tell you how happy I was. And it's pink.
I know. I got one too. I love it.
Look, it's gray.
You're happy because it's gray.
I almost wept because it was gray.
And one of the really cool things that she gave us too, which I thought was great, it says, no goal was met without a little sweat.
That's
and
awesome.
It's made by...
It's called Fitspiration. But it's by
Markings? Markings by C.R. Gibson. That's the manufacturer.
Philosophy. And it's called
Journal.
It's called a Fitspiration.
And what it is, which I really liked, it talks about today I am grateful for. My goal for life is this. One thing I appreciate about my strong body is this. today's workout, today's food, reflect on today's mood. And it also has room to journal, and it also has room for this is what inspires me. And it also gives you a fit tip. I love this.
I like that this is a day.
Yeah, so I would probably do one once a week. I would probably every Saturday kind of just do one to wrap up my week.
You could put,
Or you could do it daily.
Yeah, you could do little vision board, little picture in here. I like that it's not dated. You date it. You do it when you want to do it. And I think it's really cool.
I love it. I'm so excited. I filled my one out for Saturday to recap my week.
Yep.
And I will do this every Saturday. I'm very excited. I'm not good at committing daily to something like this.
Yeah.
But I will do it every week to wrap up my week, which is what Weight Watchers is encouraging. When you go in, they put on the new, where you go in, they fill in your weight. They have, to wrap up your week. This is kind of what that is. And I think that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
so I'm excited.
I think it's a way to really take the gauge of how your week went.
Yeah.
And maybe what you want to change or what you want to continue to do. I love it. I think it was great. It was a real cheerleader moment for us. I felt like she's just so excited for us, and she's so encouraging. And
what support that is.
What a great
And
support.
I'm going to turn around and do exactly the same thing. And I'm still working on my grocery list because she wants it too. I'm still working. I've updated some more.
It's close.
It's close to getting done. And once I do get it, I will definitely post it.
It'll go in the comments.
I'll put it in the comments. We'll find a way to get it on there so that everyone can see it. So if it helps. Okay, that's it.
So don't forget, comments below for the
went
giveaway.
long today, so we're sorry.
Pack a lunch. Tell us below.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.